Greetings. My name is John Savers. I'm the candidate pro tempore of the emerging People's Party, which intends to win election in 2012 and to then proceed with governance. To touch upon one of the policies which I think would be useful would be that an attempt would be made to establish an American identity and also for the nation to, generally speaking, embrace a set of policies that encourage a reflection of the American people, and to this end, the People's Party would prohibit say a group, an identifiable group that constituted, say, 3 to 5% of the population from having 30 to 50% of the available jobs or the best jobs in a given area of endeavor. For instance, the media and so forth. Now, we do not intend and do not think it's a good idea to interfere with private media. They do have a certain vanity in which they conceive of themselves as being an unofficial, a de facto wing of government. We don't, but we do think that it's useful to have a private group, a media group that offers its 2 cents, as it were. What we do state is that private media should reflect the population and should not be skewered to small groups. Now, to sort of balance the private media, the People's Party would develop a national television which would have a fact-based presentation of what is proceeding in government and the nation, what is good, what is bad, and so forth. And this national media to have within each state a location which would also allow the state to, the individual states to provide coverage of local interest. And this would be sort of a competition for the private media. Now, in conjunction with this institution of a national television program made available to the citizens, there would also, I think, be a good an agency devoted to sort of the implementation of a set of studios, as it were, where citizen producers, directors, and so forth can go to actually execute a big screen type movie or television program. Now, of course, this would be denigrated by the private media and entertainment group as community TV blown up on a national basis. But the idea is to develop not only a new and, let's say, a more economical framework for movie making, storytelling, one in which the actors are not paid $20 million to play a role and so forth, but to have a production which is more reasonable in terms of pricing, and to have everything required to have a good production, a finished product, and then the nation would provide a series of movie houses or theaters in which these movies could be shown. Now, no one has to go to them, and certainly they would not compete, I would imagine, with private companies in terms of burning petrol and gory scenes and pornography and so forth. But we think that we would have a nation that's better off if it encouraged its citizens who wanted to tell a good story visually or in an AV context, and to have the means to do so. It's presently a near monopoly and difficult to break into, and to have the distribution from the making of the movie to the distribution, it's all in the hands of a small group of companies which are pretty much related in terms of demography, and we just think that this is not a good way to go. However, we're not banishing it. We simply do believe in constructing an alternate which would allow any citizen who had the ability, the dream, the story, and so forth, to make it into a finished product that looked good, and to have a place for it to be shown, and that would include the movie houses, and there might also be a special TV channel in connection with the national news channel, which would feature these movies and other programs, documentaries, and whatnot produced by the citizen artist, as it were, as opposed to the present setup. So we do believe that is all a good idea and would improve the country and would give everyone more of a sense of having a say and an expression, and consistent with the First Amendment and with the idea of we the people, rather than we a few of the people. So let's not go that route, shall we?